Once a month on 3+You, sometimes even more often than that, we have a chance to talk with Bruce Dodd at ChattMortgage. Typically, we're talking about interest rates in the housing market and how he can help get you into the home of your dreams. But this morning, Bruce is talking to us a little bit about how maybe to minimize the clutter in your mailbox, among other things. Good to see you this morning.
Hey, it's great to talk to you.
So, you are filling me in, kind of giving me the 101, and what I'm understanding is that if any of us listening to you are sick and tired of getting all those solicitations by our phone, by mail, for credit information and that kind of thing, there's a step that we can take to minimize that. Is that right?
Yeah, and so just think about this. I mean, you can't open up a newspaper or watch something on TV without there be some conversation about big tech. Big tech kind of rules the world in a lot of ways, and big tech all makes more money selling your information. Apple makes more money monetizing all your information than they do selling iPhones, which is crazy, but they do. That's why you probably should own Apple stock. But all the credit reporting agencies are the same way. TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, they all sell your information as well. However, there is a way that you can make them stop.
What is that magic way? Because I'm taking notes.
What happens is you get your mailbox full of, hey, you've been approved for the Sapphire card by Chase, or the Discover card, or you get credit lines, that sort of thing. Those are all what's called pre-screened credit offers. So they pull your credit without your approval. It's not a hard inquiry, but they do access your credit report via the credit bureaus, and they send you these offers. Well, the problem with that is, what if somebody gets some of your mail? What if one of those just gets sent to the wrong address and somebody signs up, next thing you know, you get a credit card that somebody else is using that you don't know about? The other super dangerous thing is for those listening that have a lot of kids these days. Parents want to start them off with credit early. Well, guess what? They're going to get those too. And so I think it's important for everybody to go to optoutprescreen.com. Once again, optoutprescreen.com. If they'll go to that, you can opt out. Be careful, because you can also click a button and you're opting in. But if you opt out, that says, I don't want pre-screened credit offers, and those then go away for 5 years.
Okay, so I'm going to play devil's advocate, though, for just a minute. So I totally am in the same camp where I get these solicitations all of the time. I got one, though, recently. I'm not really a credit card user much. I got one, and it had charge this much money in the first 30 days, get $200 cash back kind of thing. And I thought, well, maybe I'll do that. I've got some expenses. I'll just use that instead of cash. Bad idea?
Well, Julie, here's what I would say is, if you're interested in those kind of offers, it's pretty easy to find. Sometimes we don't think about it, but it's pretty easy to find. You Google best cash back for credit cards, and you can find who those best offers are.
Gotcha.
There's places where you can go find that, but I think you're much better off seeking out that information on your own versus people getting your information and sending that to you.
Absolutely.
The reason why I'm so aware of it is we talk to clients about doing this, because when you have a mortgage credit inquiry, we don't sell your information. Why would we? We're trying to do your mortgage. But the credit bureaus sell that information. And I've had clients get 75 calls in 2 days. So these days, it's got to the point where some of these credit offers are borderline harassment. And it's dangerous. It's dangerous. And it's not hard to find information out today. I mean, right now, if you want to know, the average lifespan of the Botswanian moth, it's pretty easy to find that out.
How did you know I was Googling that this morning?
And nobody makes money off the Botswanian moth, but you can read about it on Wikipedia and everything all day long.
Right.
You can absolutely find out who's got the best credit offers.
Okay, so this is it again, optoutprescreen.com. Is that right?
Yes, and if you have kids that have credit, it should be mandatory.
Absolutely, absolutely. And because once there is some kind of identity theft where someone has opened a card in your name, it's almost impossible to undo it, isn't it?
It is, and so why make it easy?
Right, right. Do older people, Bruce, also tend to be prey to this kind of thing?
I absolutely. There's lists. What happens is once you get on, in the dark web, there's lists of people who are susceptible to fraud. You can buy what's called a suckers list, and so you don't want to get ever caught up in any of that because then you're a target. People know about you.
Right.
So you really want to protect yourself. But I would just say, look, if you want credit, you want to apply for it. The other thing I would tell everybody to do, National Do Not Call Registry, list yourself so that, because I'm a person who people can buy my phone number and buy my email address because I have a mortgage license. I get 475 emails a day.
Holy cow.
I can't change my email address because it's attached to my license. But I get so many emails, almost none of. I probably block 30 people a day because they're unwanted offers. So most people aren't quite in that situation. But I'm just telling you, life is a lot simpler when you're making decisions, not people trying to make decisions for you.
Then let me just give one decision that's easy to make too for anybody watching, and that's how you can get in touch with Bruce. So typically he does come on talking about mortgages and how he can help you get one. This was kind of a public service announcement in a way for him today. But his website is pretty simple. It's ChattMortgage.com. He's right here in our own backyard on East Brainerd Road. The phone number 591-9801. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Take care.
You too.